Hey guys, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be talking about why you should not start an Amazon business in the UK. Let's go. So, one of the questions that we all get when we first meet someone for the first time is like, oh, what do you do? I was at a networking event last night, and I was there and I was talking to some of the people that I was meeting for the first time, and the first question everyone asks is, what do you do? And I love it because it's like an insight into what the person does with a large proportion of their time. But ultimately what we're saying is like, pigeonhole me. What do I do? Therefore, once you know what I do, you can define who I am as a person. And I kind of hate that in a way, because what we do as a career or a business or a job shouldn't define who we are as a person. But nevertheless, it's a good conversation starter. So let's talk about what our response is when we run a business that sells products on Amazon. When someone asks me what I do, I say a number of different things really. I have it on a bit of a roulette. It depends how I'm feeling, it depends the response I give. I run my own business that is an e-commerce business. I run a retail brand. If I really want to sound like, if I'm going to like a big networking meeting and I want to sound really important, I'll be like, I build retail brands that create, manufacture and sell physical products in various markets. But my wife, bless her, I love her, she tells people that I run an Amazon business. And I will politely say, yes, it's true, I do. At the event that we're at or whoever we're meeting, is like, let's be polite. And now obviously, of course, I'm educating her. And I'm saying to her, dear, this isn't how I communicate the business I run. And she, of course, like many of you are probably thinking right now, she's like, why are you being such an idiot about it? What does it even matter? But for me, the reason it matters is because it's all about mentality. At the end of the day, I don't really care too much about what people think. What I care about most is about what I think. And with this video today, I want to help you with how you think. And if you run one now or are going to run one in the future, I want to tell you why calling what you do an Amazon business is really selling yourself short and placing your mind in the wrong mentality. Here's why. Listen, for me as a business owner who sells products on Amazon, I do way more than just check Amazon every day. I tell some of my friends what I do, and I think they think that I just sit on Amazon just looking at products all day. And of course, products and Amazon, and it's all part of it, but it's only a small part of what I do. Real quick, let me give you 7 roles that you sell yourself short in when you just say you run an Amazon business. When you start a business that sells physical products, you're the director of manufacturer relationships. It's your job to build relationship with the manufacturers. It's your job to build a rapport with people that are all over the world that are going to supply you with goods. You're going to be sending these people thousands and thousands of pounds to produce goods for you all over the other side of the world. And the relationships that you form and the management that you have over that is down to you. And that is a key role that you play. You're the director of product development. You're the one that's going to take a product and see that it's selling well and see that there's a low enough barrier for entry for your brand to be able to engage in this market. And then you're going to go in there and you're going to develop a great product. You're going to look at the flaws, you're going to look at the negatives, you're going to look at what you can improve, and you're going to go out there and you're going to build an amazing product. That's all part of what you do in this business. You're going to be the shipping and logistics manager. You're going to oversee You're going to be responsible for ensuring that your goods that you've paid these thousands of pounds for are going to actually arrive where they're meant to arrive. I remember when I first ordered my first products from overseas, I had no clue what I was doing. I ordered a bunch of t-shirts from China, and I didn't get an inspection on them. I didn't get them checked. She sent me a few grainy photos, my supplier, chucked them in a box and sent them on a plane over to me. I had no idea. But now we're shipping containers by sea. We're doing everything by the book. How life has changed, and that's what happens when you run your business right. You're the shipping and logistics coordinator too. When your products arrive, guess what? You're the director of marketing. You've got to market your products. You've got to get them out there to hungry buyers. It's not as simple as just listing a product online and people are going to buy it. No, we've got to learn how to market those products too. You are your company's inventory management specialist. When stock starts to get low, you need to reorder your products. You need to reorder and communicate with your suppliers and manage the cash flow. You are the finance director for your company. Don't limit yourself by saying this is just an Amazon business. And of course, you're the customer relations manager, that you're going to be dealing with all the customers after they buy from you. And you are your business development manager. It's going to be you that's going to grow this business. It's going to be you that scales this business. It's going to be you that recruits and employs a team that one day is going to help you with the scaling of this business. So when we say Amazon business, people think that we're selling things out of our garage on eBay. That is not what this is. That is not what we teach. What we are doing is building brands, building global brands that are selling all over the world. And what you are doing is building an incredible, long-lasting, effective business. So don't sell yourself short by saying Amazon business. It's to sell yourself short, but you know what? It's also to sell your business short, because your business should be so much more than just an Amazon business. It shouldn't just be something that sells products on Amazon. Actually, what we're all about, and what I want this community and this channel to be about, is actually creating a long-term, sustainable, healthy business. Sure, part of what we do is we sell products on Amazon, but it's not the only thing we do. And this is so important, because ultimately how we think is how we will live. And I want to encourage you with this video to think big, to dream big, to see a bigger thing than just selling products on Amazon on the side. But honestly, this business model could change your life. It's changed mine. It's created so many opportunities for me, and it can do for you too. But what is so important is how we think about life, how we think about ourselves, and how we think about our business. So I want to encourage you, don't start an Amazon business, but when you start out with this business journey, when you start out with this model of importing, sourcing products from overseas, creating brands, creating a private label brand, I want to encourage you, don't just throw products on Amazon, but commit to building a brand, commit to building a number of brands. We've been fortunate enough to build a number of different brands in different niches now, and it creates so many possibilities and opportunities, because what you are building is a business. You're not just building something on somebody else's platform, but you are building a tangible asset. And here's why that's good. Number one, you're not dependent on Amazon. Now, of course, when we start in this business, and even as we get on in this business, the vast majority of our sales and our profit and our revenue is going to come from the Amazon platform. Amazon is a beast like no other. Their revenue is soaring. They did over $100 billion last year, and year upon year, every single year, the revenue is increasing. I heard recently that last year on Prime Day, Amazon around the world did over $1 billion in sales just on one day. That is insane. Amazon is rapidly growing, and that's why we're hitching our wagon to it as much as we can. But what we've got to do as business owners is mitigate risk as much as possible. And in order to do that, we've got to make sure we don't fall in the mentality of Amazon controls my business. No, Amazon doesn't control your business. You control your business. And it's so important at the very beginning of your journey, whether you haven't listed a product yet, or you're just beginning to source products, or you're just starting to sell products on Amazon. It's so important that we have this mentality that I'm not running an Amazon business. No, this is a business that I am building that is going to be healthy. And of course, yes, a big portion of my sales are going to come from Amazon, but I am going to build a business with a mentality that this is my business. This is not Jeff Bezos' business. This is not some other person's business. This is my business that I am building. The second reason, as I've alluded to, is it encourages you to dream big. Dream big. If you're gonna do something, do it with all of your energy. If you're gonna start a business, start it with some big goals. Like, why set small goals? Why go after something small? Let's go after something big. And so by doing this and thinking with this mentality, if I'm gonna build a business, I'm not just gonna sell products on Amazon. No, I'm gonna build a business. By doing this, it helps us to dream big. And thirdly, it stops us from closing off the doors of opportunity. If we are to think as narrowly as to think we're just running an Amazon business, it might close us off to the doors of opportunity that would open in other areas. Maybe a new platform is going to come around that we otherwise might not consider. Maybe we could get our products into retail, which we would again not even consider. Maybe there's a way we can build our own website, build our own traffic, build our own customer base. And if all we ever do is think that we're an Amazon business, then we'll never do any of those things. So there's a few reasons, guys, why I would encourage you not to think in the mentality of I'm just going to have an Amazon business, but you know what, say I'm going to build a business that is healthy, that is sustainable, that lasts into the future. And you know what actually becomes a tangible asset? Because here's the key, guys, right? Here's the secret. If we do these things and if we consider things in this way and have this mentality, what it actually does with our business is it creates it to become a tangible asset. One day you might not ever think about this, but one day you could sell your business to someone who wants to buy it. And what's going to make it so much more valuable and so much more of an asset is by you building a business that isn't reliant 100% on Amazon, by diversifying, by building other things, by having this mentality of I'm not building an Amazon business, but it is my business that builds brands, that creates brands, that just so happens to sell on Amazon. It creates such a healthier picture of a business. So I want to encourage you to do that. If I can help you in any way to do that, reach out to me. All of my contact info is down below. Join the Amazon FBA UK forum. Let me know if I can help in any way. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Would really appreciate it with this new channel, and can't wait to bring you some more helpful content.